This episode is when Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash are completely pranking everyone. Until Pinkie Pie meets Griffon. And Griffon is supposed to be Rainbow Dash's best friend. And when Pinkie Pie tries to interfere with it, she completely pushes Pinkie Pie away from Rainbow Dash as possible. And just so you know, this is basically another jealousy episode. I know this episode came out before Ours Well that Ends Well, but at least they done it right the first time, unlike the second time. Pinkie Pie tries to find what Griffon is doing, and she sees that Griffon isn't really a great friend, since she just completely pushes everyone around. Really not nice. Just to let you know, that's really not that smart, Griffon. And then we get to the party, which means, oh boy, this isn't gonna look good for Griffon, because she really doesn't like parties at all, unlike Pinkie Pie. And when all the pranks has been going on to Griffon, she completely flips out. That she really wants to go with Rainbow Dash away from this party. However, those pranks were actually not from Pinkie Pie. It was actually from Rainbow Dash. And she completely set everything up, and she completely tells Griffon that she's basically not a party type, unlike Pinkie Pie. This scene was really good because we all thought that it was actually Pinkie Pie who did those. However, it was actually Rainbow Dash. And this is also one of the scenes where Rainbow Dash can sometimes be taken seriously in a very good way. One of her friends, like Griffon, aren't like her. I mean, she is like her, but not in a very nice manner. Especially that Rainbow Dash also did some of the pranks that Pinkie Pie also did earlier in this episode. Also, Pinkie Pie was never jealous at all, since she's always dismisses on keeping an eye on Griffon all this time. And not only that, I completely love Pinkie Pie in this episode because of how funny it is. I mean, the hiccup scene was hilarious, and the ending when she completely gets defended from Rainbow Dash is just great. There's also a scene where Twilight is saying sorry to Pinkie Pie that she was wrong all along about the jealousy thing, but Pinkie Pie doesn't mind. Well, I know that Twilight has to have a purpose in this episode since she also does lessons in this episode, but I really still do not accept that because, for one, if I was Pinkie Pie, I'll probably do the same thing. Anyway, this episode was basically about jealousy, but for the most part, being a great friend for your friend. And unlike someone who really isn't being a good friend. This episode deserves 7.2 out of 10. It's a very decent episode, and I recommend for you to watch this episode.